So the market is still doing whatever that is. Eventually it's going to come back, right? We have the same cycles every single time. It goes up, down a bit, that's when you buy and accumulate, especially altcoins, and then it goes back up. Now, if Bitcoin goes up by like 10%, altcoins are probably going to double because they're low, a lot lower than they used to be. One of the videos that I made recently, a couple days ago, was on DeFi, like generally DeFi, not just DeFi as a category, but DeFi the token, as well as the announcements that they had when it came to Donald Trump Jr., who was talking about that actively, the conference that they had, Kevin O'Leary speaking at that, and a couple other things. So I wanted to kind of recap and update, as we are still right now in a market that pretty much stays around 80k in Bitcoin, and the market cap for this is still super low at less than $200,000, which is in the micro cap category for crypto, but actually a bit smaller than a micro cap, because everything that is like a 10 million in market cap and lower is already considered small. This one therefore means that it needs a lot less capital to flood in order for you to either double your money or make even more access. Think about it this way. Any type of meme coins can go to like hundreds of millions of dollars. If this goes to, market cap wise, to just 17 million, that's 100x, which would be insane, but it's not even that far-fetched. If we just go to crypto in general, we can scroll down anywhere on any page. It would barely be in the top 1000 right now, with a market cap of $17 million for 100x. And they already got a bunch of different, you could say partnerships, you could say connections and more, because first of all, Donald Trump Jr., son of the president, is tweeting about that and also follows them on Twitter, same as Kevin O'Leary. They also were part of their DeFi conference. They had one, I think, in November of 2024, as I mentioned in the last video. And then also one just recently on February 26th with a DeFi World Event 2025, which was live, which was in Denver, Colorado. 150 plus companies, 40 plus speakers, 500 plus attendees. And here's the thing when it comes to crypto. DeFi, which usually stands for decentralized finance, is something that is here long term. If something is, let's say, hyped, for example, Peanut, right? Last year, that squirrel died, and then once it got listed on Binance, that price went up by a lot. Everything that is based on hype kind of dies down eventually once the trend is over, once the hype is over. But things that have a strong fundamental behind it, that is more traditionally finance-based, you could say, is here to stay and win long term. And with them not just being listed on some of the biggest exchanges out there with Bybit, Bitget, Maxi, KuCoin, Gate, BingX, and a couple more, they also have investors from some of the biggest VCs in crypto, and they are backed by Binance, Coinbase, OKX, Consensus, which is MetaMask, 21 Shares, which was the first Bitcoin ETF issuer, and other tier 1 VCs, which should get you to think current price and market cap doesn't reflect quality in what they built. Like, I would have expected this to be at 167 million, not 167,000. And that's usually when you know that you found something that, based on quality, is undervalued. Also, the fact that they got the name DeFi, the ticker symbol DeFi, and the website name d.fi, like it's de.fi, is insane just when it comes to branding. Like, recently I looked into Instagram usernames, for example. If you want to have one word and you want to buy that account, that starts at like $20,000 and more. So you could actually say that just the word DeFi for their token and for their website is probably worth as much as their market cap. And once you hear more people talking about getting into DeFi, that's the first thing that shows up. Donald Trump Jr. was then also asked what he thinks about DeFi and how that is going to revolutionize the DeFi space. You can watch the clip as well, but in short, he says that the idea is to blend DeFi and CeFi, or that and trad finance together, which will make it not just more accessible, but also comes with a bunch of other upsides that way. Now, the API can also get accessed, and in case you don't know yet what they do, I showed you in the last video, but in short, just as they say on their Twitter up here, they're the Web3 AI super app, and they allow you to build your own DeFi dashboard tracker with over 41 blockchains, 350 protocols, exchanges, contracts, tokens, allow you to build your own DeFi security tools, and that alone can be worth it, especially if you hold more than like $20 in any wallet. Like, they found over 65 million issues already. Which means if you are connected to a bunch of different sites and you want to make sure, hey, is my wallet still safe? Can I still use that? Because you're holding some tokens or you have to claim tokens. That will tell you, is there high risk? Is there a medium risk? And lots of information. And my favorite quote still is knowledge is power, and I know a lot. Because the more you know, the more you learn, the more you earn. And this one teaches you quite a lot. They also got some testimonials behind it. For example, from the former Binance chain director, the head of DeFi at Polygon Labs and Meta Labs, Phantom co-founder, and others, which they say, for example, having followed closely the DeFi team for years, I can attest to the transformative impact on the cryptocurrency landscape. a game-changing Web3 super app and crypto antivirus, set a new standard for enhancing crypto security. Personally, when I connected my wallet, I was like, well, didn't know I connected it to a couple other sites before that, let's revoke access. Which might not seem important in the moment, but you never know what happens down the line. They got a dark mode in the bottom left corner as well, so you don't have to go blind on the site. And you can then click on profile login or anywhere else on the site and then log in or sign up, where you simply create your username and go through a couple different steps. And then they had a couple versions available, which I showed over here. There's the guest pass, you could say, in the pro version, which is less than $12 a month and comes with a free trial. But then again, this is only to show what they actually do and how it's being used by people in the industry. Our focus is mostly on, hey, there is a token behind it and a use case, and they have some really big partnerships out there. And also in their pinned tweet up here, they announced that Donald Trump Jr. is going to speak at the conference, obviously. And they also kind of announced a partnership with the United States, which sounds like pretty big, but it means, for example, that the portfolio from World Liberty Financial is going to add some tokens to it fairly soon, and DeFi might be one of those tokens. Because usually when somebody talks about a token, they're probably going to add that to their portfolio. So, you know, could be pretty big. After talking about this for the last couple minutes, you probably guessed by now that I bought some tokens, as mentioned in the last video. I think until now, I got about 1 million tokens total, because I feel like at the current price, it's just too good to miss out on. Obviously, all alts are down, which means anything is a good buying opportunity. But again, the lower the market cap, the easier the price gets changed, and the easier for that to double. Because for this to double, it needs $160,000. If we pick any random coin in the top 100, for example, right? Let's just pick this one. That volume alone is by 60 million in the last day. In here, the volume is like times 15 or so of the current market cap every single day. So I think, you know, numbers gonna go up long term. So in other words, if all the biggest exchanges with Binance and Coinbase and other investors believe in that, plus smart people, including Donald J. Trump and Kevin O'Leary and others, believe in that, and they have a working product, and they have events, and they're being used and trusted, then, you know, could be something for you as well. I will leave links down below to everything. Right now, especially when the market is down, don't forget, red means buying opportunity, green means you should sell and take some profit. And if you signed up to any of the exchanges, you can get the DeFi token right there.